What's up, guys? The Backrooms movie trailer has recently come out, and I knew I had to give my opinions and predictions about the movie. I was really excited to see this trailer come out, and I already have lots of ideas and predictions as to what the movie could be about. The first thing I'll be talking about is how the storyline will be structured. We know for sure that there are going to be the two main characters who I think will be playing one part of the plot, but I don't think that will be the only thing that this movie explores. The protagonist would have had to experience the Backrooms firsthand, but not get too deep into the complex because he managed to come back out and speak to the therapist or psychiatrist. Both of them will eventually fall into the Backrooms where they will stay for the rest of the movie, exploring the entire place. I don't expect either of them to escape. Now, since this is taking place in the same universe as the Kane Pixels YouTube series, I believe they will definitely introduce the ASYNC Corporation. They're gonna be operating in the background of the movie, following their own storyline separate from the main characters. They are still working on contacting the Backrooms. I think that this movie will take place before ASYNC successfully made first contact with their machine, which they called the Low Proximity Magnetic Distortion System. This would follow into the series very well, and what would be cool is if at the end of the movie, when the two main characters encounter an entity, ASYNC's machine opens up at the same time. That would be really cool. The movie will either start off with the therapist lady walking into work and meeting the patient, or it could start off more dramatically with ASYNC designing their prototype to enter the Backrooms. If ASYNC were to discover the Backrooms earlier in the movie, that could lead into another storyline, which can be another small part of the plot in the movie. In this third storyline, the government is going to become growingly suspicious of the amount of people missing after the ASYNC machine successfully created the gateway. I think it would make a lot of sense for the government and ASYNC to have some sort of rivalry when it comes to their project, as it follows the actual lore made in the YouTube series, where they are trying to shut it all down. As the movie progresses and the main characters are venturing deeper into the Backrooms, ASYNC gets closer and closer to achieving first contact. That was the main idea for the movie I wanted to talk about the most, but there are still many more things that I wanted to cover about what the movie could have in store for us, and what type of themes it may include. The Backrooms in this movie will definitely not be organized into levels like on the online wikis we're familiar with, such as Level 94, Level 37, or Level Fun. I don't expect the environment of the Backrooms to stay completely the same as they explore it. They will definitely include some other stuff, such as modern offices, and maybe even we'll get to see the pool rooms. We've already seen a lot of different liminal spaces being shown in the YouTube series that differentiate from the classic yellow rooms, so I wouldn't be surprised if they included this. Another thing I wanted to quickly mention is how the music will work in the movie. When there's quiet, ambient, creepy scenes, they will definitely be playing some slow, liminal-sounding music. But when they are in danger, the music will switch up to still sound scary, but a lot more fast, overwhelming, and distorted even. So while I've been editing this video, the second trailer actually released for the Backrooms movie? It's a bit inconvenient since I've spent a lot of time making up these theories, only for them to now be a bit outdated. It's okay though, because now we can have a look at what I predicted right and wrong, and the other really cool things shown in this trailer. Anyway, here are my final thoughts about the movie after seeing the new trailer. First of all, I was right about them using liminal music, but I was certainly not expecting for them to play the song 647 by Instapendo. I was so happy to hear this song play as the trailer started and think that this matches the movie perfectly. Secondly, the name of the main character is Clark and owns a furniture store called Cap'n Clark's. This is where he finds a no-clipping area, or a null zone in the wall, that takes him into the Backrooms. The whole escaping the Backrooms thing now makes a lot of sense with Clark's character, because he is able to go in and out through that same wall, and eventually the null zone disappears. Thirdly, we find out that our psychologist only enters the Backrooms after Clark shows her the footage that he records with his friends, which works really well in my opinion. Looking back, it does seem unrealistic that she would go into the Backrooms along with Clark at the same time without any proof. Fourthly, I was right about ASYNC making their appearance, but I'm still not sure if they will play a huge role in the movie or not. But we do know that Clark managed to venture into ASYNC territory and get recorded by them. On the security computer that is shown, The date reads the 29th of June, 1990. This completely disproves my theory about how it's a prequel to the YouTube series, which honestly I don't mind at all. And to make it more interesting, this movie takes place 1 month after Static Dead End, which means that ASYNC has already been operating in the Backrooms for a while now during this movie. Obviously, I have to also mention the reference made to the original image of the Backrooms that a character is running through. I'm sure we all knew that. Lastly, I wanted to point out how the main character is actually not reluctant at all when exploring the Backrooms. He is actually very curious and enthusiastic about exploring his surroundings, that he drew up a map and got his friends to join him in his expeditions. Thanks so much for watching my analysis on this movie. I'm really excited to see what Kane and A24 has in store for us. If you enjoyed the video, please help the video grow and reach a larger audience by liking, sharing, commenting, whatever. I'll see you all whenever I upload again. Bye-bye.